I'm gonna mix some of that with my own original sauce. And we should get enough sauce in there. There we go. Now if you think that's too thin for yourself, you know, open up a can of tomato paste and mix it with that. Now I'm just going to come right to the very edge. I actually could have let this cook for a couple more minutes, but I was a little bit nervous about having it stick in the pan or on the pan. Yeah, that looks good. Alrighty. And now what we're going to do is pour that sauce back in my original jar there. And we'll get rid of that out of the road. Give him a rinse. Nobody likes a sticky jar. Alright, so we have the sauce on there now. And now we're going to do a shake again of the garlic and Romano blend. We're going to shake him right on the top. Again, we're layering the flavoring. Good job. All right. Now we have the Italian style cheese. Try to open him up, but my hands are slippery now. There we go. And what I do on that bag of cheese is I give him a whack on the side there so he's loose, because sometimes they ball up. And we're going to sprinkle him on there also. And this might be, I don't know, maybe a quarter of a cup, a little bit more than that. You just want to get the cheese on there. I don't reach into the bag because normally then the bag's about had it when you do that. Now I'm going to take my strips of Genoa salami, which is gluten-free, and we're going to design this baby up. This is a little bit time consuming, I guess, for, you know, making the pizza, but if you have celiac, you know, you haven't had pizza in quite a while, I think that you'll be happy with the result. Yes, I do. Now, after we get him all topped up, what we're going to do is take a little bit of that onion in there just to give him a nice look of the green pepper. I know people don't like to eat green pepper, some of them don't, some of them don't like to have anchovies. But I think presentation and how things look is important. Alright, we're going to pop the top on our anchovies that are packed in olive oil. And we're actually going to use the oil. We're going to drizzle the oil on there. Waste not, want not. Alrighty. And now I'm going to take them out of the can. And we're going to position them in between the Genoa salami, which is one of my mainstays. You know, it's a quick protein. It's like eating peanut butter, you know, it's got a 30-30-30 on it, you know? So when I'm flying around and I get caught with not having stuff prepared, because I try to always have stuff prepared for myself. Being diabetic, you know, sometimes I just push myself a little too hard, and you know, you get that sugar crash, you know, and you don't want to eat a, you know, one of those tablets, which is nothing but a sugar tab. I'd rather have something to eat. All right, so we have our anchovies on there, and now we're going to decorate them with some black olives. I have always loved olives. I always loved garlic. When I was a kid, I used to eat it raw. I don't know how many people do that, but I did. My mother would be very reluctant to have me grate Romano cheese because I'd just sit there and eat it. Love Italian food. You know, that's another one of those things. When you have celiac and you're diabetic, you know, it's great that they have gluten-free pasta, but the carb count is just astronomical. You know, it's just so hard to keep those things in balance. So hard. So when I find something that I can eat, I'd like to share it with those who I know. I know I can't be the only one out there that's having these issues. And as you'll notice, I do a lot of cleaning up as I go along. There's nothing worse than disasterizing the entire kitchen. All right, we're going to, again, take our Parmesan Romano, and we're just going to sprinkle that in, and we're going to layer the flavoring. Layering of the flavoring. Okay, that's good. Put him away. And we're going to take our garlic powder, give him a little sprinkle on there. In the pizza shop, we used to take butter flavored whirl and garlic salt, and we would sprinkle the edges with it. I don't know whether other pizza places do that or not, but that's what we did. Take a little bit of Italian seasoning, put it on there, and now we got to put our final layer of cheese on there, which is the mozzarella, if I can get the bag open. I said my hands are slippery. There we go. And again, what I do on these bags of shredded, so I just give a bang on the side, loosen them back up. And we're just gonna give him a sprinkle there of the mozzarella. Probably a quarter of a cup, maybe not even quite all that. All right, that looks perfect. Looking perfecto. And the last thing I'm going to put on there is the minced onion. We're just going to shake him right out of the shaker can. Put him on there just to add that little crunchiness to it. And here's what we look like going into the oven. Just like that. Just like a regular pizzeria. Hope you all can see that. Whoa, don't want to do that. I did that with a hamburger the other day. It went into the sink. I was trying to drain the grease off of it. Right in the sink. Man, did that make me angry because I was really hungry. Got to start from scratch again. All right, now we're going to bake him for at least 10 more minutes on the other side. I hope everybody took note of how you can flip them if you have two pizza pans. That's a nice secret to remember for several things. Give them a fast wash up. And keep a pretty tight kitchen. These are my weapons of mass production in here in Vincenzo's kitchen. Running out of paper towels again. Giving a good rinse off. You know, when you're cooking stuff in the kitchen, you really gotta watch what you're doing. So easy to have things get contaminated. I love my beautiful black stove that I special ordered. Nobody had any. Go with all my other stuff. I used to order the white ones and then take them all apart and spray paint them individually with spray enamel. But the wear and tear, the spray enamel would start scratching, and so I'd have to keep doing it over and over and over again. And finally I just decided I'm just going to order one that's black already. There we go. So we're going to go about 10 minutes on this one, even though I've showed you the other one, which is beautiful looking. I'm going to show you again. Look how nice he is. Nice brown crust. Nice thick crust. That's the baking powder. That's about almost a ½ inch pie thick. He smells wonderful bacon. If you did the garlic right, you'll be smelling garlic. Brings back memories of when I was a child. When I was a youngling. We're going to give him 10 minutes on there. And one of the nice things is that the one side is already baked. That's what's going to give you a little bit of a crunch. So it doesn't, you know, it's not like eating cake, like a cake flour. And that's, you don't want it like a cardboard, like some of the pre-done up, you know, freeze-dried, gluten-free pizza shells, which taste like cardboard. So anyway, while this is baking, again, I have a GoFundMe page, and there's information on there. It's on my Facebook page, Gardening with Vincenzo, LLC. And you feel that this unique recipe and technique was worth $1, especially you pizza shop owners out there, from a former pizza shop owner, because I had customers all the time asking me about gluten-free. And I think this is a pretty decent technique and a decent recipe. I mean, it tastes Italian. It doesn't have that gluten chewy. I will have to say that, you know, but it's very hard to get the gluten chewy, you know, without adding the gluten. So that's probably one of the things that's not there with this recipe. But taste-wise, this tastes good. You know, I myself, not having pizza forever and ever, I used to say the two things that I would give my life up for was to eat donuts again and some good Sicilian thick or New York style pizza. So when we were up in New York, my wife and I, we got some New York style super thick pizza. Just one piece was like a pound. You know, we got a whole pie, and you know, we were there for 3 days and we didn't finish that pizza. It was fabulous. I loved it. All right, so we're in there, I don't know, maybe 8 minutes now. Starting to put things away. Got everything all cleaned up. Get ready to take a look at that pie. I'm going to take a peek just to see. Oh no, we got some time yet. It'll take another 5 minutes for that to be done. If you haven't visited my website, gardeningwithvincenzo.com, get on board with a t-shirt, gardeningwithvincenzo.com or Gardening with Vincenzo. We can save this planet 1 yard at a time, beginning with your own. I believe that. You are what you eat. Fresh is always best. Doesn't get any fresher than fresh picked, and it doesn't get any fresher fresh picked than if you grow your own. Watch for my ebook, Gardening with Vincenzo, LLC, Picnic Table Farming, an idea whose time has finally arrived. And give me a like and subscribe on YouTube. I posted a picture of this, my first go-round with this, until I figured out how could I make this better. And the way to get it better is that 2 pizza pan technique, baking the bottom, flipping it over, baking the top, because the top doesn't get all mushy. You know, that's what's wrong with some of these things, they get mushy, and I didn't want a mushy pizza. So this will solve that for sure. So, gardeningwithvincenzo.com, YouTube, like and subscribe, visit my website, visit my Facebook page, Gardening with Vincenzo LLC, and you'll find the links to my GoFundMe there and to my PayPal donate. It should be right on there. $1. Is it worth $1 for this recipe? You can see the time that I spent here just doing the video. Is that worth $1? I think it's worth $1. So, you out there in electronic land, Facebook, YouTube, $1 donation. I don't think that's a lot to ask. Gardening with Vincenzo. Let's take a look at this again. We got, that's 2 more minutes went by. Not too bad. I may even actually have wanted to put him in there for a little bit longer. All right, here he is right out of the oven. Beautiful looking. I would like that mozzarella. I'm gonna actually pop him in and leave him in there for about another, I don't know, another 5 minutes. And there you have it. Start to finish. Start to finish. Gardening with Vincenzo. All right. Thanks for spending some time. I hope you try this recipe. You need the 2 pizza pans. You need the coconut flour. You need to have gluten-free sauce. All right. You all take care out there. Pleasure spending some time with you. Be safe out there. Keep aware of what's around you. All right. Good speaking with you.